Alright, so let's test out my auto farm here. So you see this redstone block will power everything. And you see all the water goes converging in. That is awesome. And you see it all. It'll bring every single piece of wheat and wheat seeds down and inward into this. This actually looks very, very awesome. I like how this looks a lot. It looks very cool. And you see every single thing will be brought into the middle after a while. So you just give it like 10 seconds or so. It's my first time actually fully testing it, and then we can do this, and then you'd be like, well, the water's still on. Uh-oh, that's not good. And then you just flick it back on, and look, it'll bring in all the water all around, and then all of this will be like that, and then you can just turn it off again, and look at that. A beauty. So then you'll just go around, and this is where the semi-auto part unfortunately kicks in, because you gotta plant all the seeds back. This is the pain part of it, but right now that's what my progress is on this thing. And over here, I don't know what happened over there. And you see the yields aren't always going to be 100%. You're going to miss some stuff, but it does save a lot of time in breaking some stuff. So you could fix this by just putting like maybe a dispenser here sideways, but this works really well, as you can see. And then like, let's go like destroy in here, and then we can look in these chests, and this is what fell in here. So we collected all of that just from this, so that works really, really well. So that's what this is, and hopefully you guys think this is pretty cool, and we'll hit it up in just another. Okay guys, we're back here for part 2 of the redstone contraptions. You can see the part 1 over the back there again, but here we are to finish off this video. Possibly there might be one more, I'm not quite positive yet, but anyways, you see, well, you'd be like, what is this? You'd be like, there's a whole bunch of redstone, like a little viewing platform, a lever, dispensers. Well, if you look in my inventory here, you'll be like, well, this is interesting. Well, have you ever like wanted to just like build a hole, like dig a hole in Minecraft, like a huge symmetrical hole, but you're like, well, digging stuff symmetrically on Minecraft is way too difficult, way too difficult. And you know what, you're probably right about that. So I have devised a perfect way to build a nearly symmetrical hole without having to actually like dig it up. You don't have to have like 25 million diamond pickaxes to go as deep as you want. You just need to have some TNT and this video. Because this'll, trust me, you guys, if you ever like need to like go down like this, you could use this for caving. You want to find your stronghold, you see, you can use this. It only goes down 4 or 5 blocks at a time, so it's not like you're gonna destroy your stronghold either. So it's not risky in that regard. So it works very well. And you would be like, well, what if the timings don't work out and your TNT is going all over the place because they push each other around? Well, the way I have it timed, it will not have any problems with that. Trust me, this is all like thought out ahead of time. Let's grab like 2 more, I think, because that's what I think we need. Unless these are all filled up, which they might be. Okay, so I think everything in the ring is filled. Let's go to the outer ring and make sure so that we don't look like a fool. That's good. This one's good. Is this one good? Oh, it is. And then this one, and then the last one to check. All right. So if you just want to take a screenshot of this. This is what you'll need to have for everything, and then we'll go through the timings. So everything on the outer layer is full timing, and you have it set this way, and it goes around. And the reason is because on this one will only have 8 ticks of delay, this one will have 16, this one will have 24, and this end one will have 28 coming from both sides. And same over there, and then these ones will only have about 2 ticks total for both for the time the redstone takes to travel. So let's put this over in here and let's get firing. See it, it'll drop the TNT perfectly down right where you need it, and look at that, the hole is already starting to form, and look at that, it's very symmetrical already. And then let's get dropping this again. And this could also be used on a factions if you really needed to. Like, it will work very well on a faction. See, that's going to be a little bit of a problem there, like a little bit. But once you get further down, it will actually fire very, very straight, which is very nice. So it drops straight down, and see, it'll drop like right where it needs to be, and then now it won't, like, it like gets very, very like more compact too. So like it's a good way to get down, like if you want to build like a sky, or I mean an underground like base or something like that, and you just have TNT or something, or on factions if you're trying to raid someone underground, or see if anyone has a claim underground, you can use this. You just go straight down anyway. So if you're using your F map or whatever, and you find it, and this works very well for getting down to them. It'll be hard for factions to protect against this, because it's all like, it's gonna get to the bottom very well. And then if you ever need to get lower than what this cannon provides, then you just duplicate it a little bit lower, or you just make a new cannon down closer to their base or wherever you're trying to get to. So it works very well. You can see like how like compact it is. It looks, and the nice part is, like, on the inside, if you want it to look very natural, it will look natural. Like, it works really well, I think. I love this. And you see, like, on here you can have a little viewing platform if you need to. On this place, you'll just take this and you'll go glass here, and there you can look down and see how this is all going, and it looks actually very, very nice. I'm very happy with how this one's turning out. It just works very well. And also, like, the design of this, like the cannon itself, it actually does look pretty nice from above. Like, it's just got a unique design. It forms a pretty nice spherical. Oh, I almost fell in. Probably want to fill it up if you're doing it in survival mode though, which most of you would most likely be doing. And yeah, it's very easy way to get down to like very low level with a very, like, you know what I'm trying to say, like very like similar like terrain. Like, you see how all this terrain is like just super close and all together. Obviously, like, I'm not gonna find anything because I'm in a super flat world with just like 70 layers of dirt. But you see how far down we're getting actually. And we'll see how much further this cannon can drop. Let's see how low it can get. Oh, and you see we've reached bedrock. So from this level that we're firing it at, let's grab a map real quick, and we can see how many blocks we dropped. So our Y is 82. So now, oops, this one I accidentally toggled. That's supposed to be at 1 tick. So let's drop all the way down to the bottom. And you see we blasted 82 blocks, and it can probably keep going, but since we're at bedrock, I think that's where it's gonna have to hold off at. But you see 82 blocks, that's a long ways just for that. And we'll see how many, so it's times 9 or times 15. So how many we used? We did 14 times 15 for TNT. So it's not even an obscene amount of TNT to get all the way down here. Like, that's like maybe, I don't know, 200 creepers or so. Like, it's not that terrible of an amount. This works very, very well. You got like a little viewing deck here that you can look through, look down on your progress at. You're safe because if a TNT hits you, you're just gonna fly into the barrier. You can also build it up one more just in case you're not feeling comfortable and you see like you're good here. You can go like this and it'll be like, oh yeah, we're good. But you can still like see through the holes too, which is pretty cool. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video to this point. And maybe I'll catch you in the next video or with another part. We'll see. So yeah, that's part 2.